on a couple. Easiest Game on Earth now with Scott Spackman. KABROCCO has been good enough to be taken to town on Melbourne over the Melbourne Carnival last year. NEYLA'S Girl is a winner at Narandra prior to going for a spell. Not Kitty appears a first starter. And the other one is 2 for 1, who also appears to be a first starter, a 4-year-old. So they're loading pretty well. The rider has popped off one of them. NEYLA'S Girl will go up with a blanket on her. Stablemate of Zakynthos Regrets, who ran that terrific race in town in the highway last Saturday, trained by George Dimitropoulos. NEYLA'S Girl goes up. Bright Irish Eyes is a Norm Alchin trained mare. She's yet to win, but has shown promise in a couple of runs. She's back for another tilt today. 2 for 1 out the back with Joel McCarthy. Hopefully that horse to the lead back after the previous is okay. It did look to be certainly restricted in its action, but the float was not required, and that's a great sign. So NEYLA'S Girl behind the tractor, from my view, looks to have gone up. KABROCCO coming forward. Not Kitty in the Cerise Horseshoe over black with Brad Clark, and 2 for 1 the green. A little prancy out the back with Joel McCarthy. Still working with one that I can't clearly see. Still 2 out at least, and they might be working on another one, although that other one might be up now because here comes Not Kitty. Not Kitty is brought up, and the last one should be 2 for 1. We're nearly there. Last of the day, 2 for 1 coming up. Mr. Donnelly about to appear. The line, I think, is loaded. Here's Mr. Donahue. 7 to run. Set now. All clear from behind. Right to go. Off of the way. A pretty level start, really. Dynamic Concept jumped well but won't lead. And KABROCCO and NEYLA'S Girl go through. They're the first 2. And then Dynamic Concept passed by Not Kitty, who's whooshing around the outside quickly up towards the lead now. They're being followed by Easiest Game on Earth with Bright Irish Eyes and 2 for 1. Coming up past the 600 and a line of 3 saw KABROCCO on the inside. NEYLA'S Girl in the middle and Not Kitty out 3 wide, just eased when it got up outside them. They're being followed by Dynamic Concept and over on the inside, Easiest Game on Earth and then Bright Irish Eyes and 2 for 1. KABROCCO given a bit more rain at the top of the lane, out and away by 2 lengths now. NEYLA'S Girl is still there on the outside, and Dynamic Concept is putting in a zip down the last 150. KABROCCO is still the leader. Dynamic Concept coming out wide, NEYLA'S Girl the middle. KABROCCO's in front, will win the trial, and KABROCCO kept going, gets into score by half a length. Second in would go to NEYLA'S Girl. Dynamic Concept is third, and that 3 got right away. About 8 lengths back then to Bright Irish Eyes with Not Kitty. With it was Easiest Game on Earth, and back at the tail, 2 for 1. Number 4 will be our winner here, KABROCCO. So the 2 trials will go to the Wangaratta Gallopers, trained by Daniel McCarthy. KABROCCO. 3-year-old gelding by Cap Hero out of Brocco Dancer, ridden by Georgina Cartwright, has led all of the way and got in by about a half a length. KABROCCO number 4 is first. Now, the judge will see second and third. 6 will get the second, and that was NEYLA'S Girl. 3-year-old filly by Krupt out of NEYLA', trained by George Dimitropoulos, ridden by Mick Hegney. And number 2 ran third. Dynamic Concept, who's better known as a staying type, trained by Tim Donnelly by Felvalon out of She's the One, ridden by Josh Richards. 4, 6 and 2. Now, unfortunately, we haven't got an electronic timing. It'll be just interesting to gauge that time with the previous one. 4, 6, 2 and 7. And they ran 100.14 in the previous, a half a length by nose of the margins here. Half a length the nose. And they've bettered the first trial's time. They've run 59 and 75. We've had a long day, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end of it. I trust you've enjoyed your afternoon of racing. We do it all again on Tuesday, the 7th of March. On behalf of Scott Sandbrook, our CEO, Stuart Lamont, the Chairman, and the Board of Directors, thank you for being with us, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time.